full-service glass and mirror fabricator with over 30 years experience, a long-time supporter of the Greene County Fall Nationals. Talk to Monroe Glass about your glass needs. Also Blair Farms, 4th generation farm in Winslow, Warren area with 200-head dairy farm and 4,000 acres that produces soybeans and grain. Jeff and Donna Blair.
Great for you. Matt Schaefer, Jessup, Iowa, a truck he calls the Banana Man. It's what you don't like to see right at the end of the line when them tires unload like that. That's very hard on a drivetrain.
Oh, I don't know. That one might have broke at the end of the line there. The worst thing is that four-wheel drive trucks, the bad part about it is it's the gift that keeps giving when they break. You break the rear differential, it shock moves the gearbox, transfer case, you'll break that, and it'll break the front differential at the same time. So
Yes,
when they go, they go.
Yes, you will, but the additional bounce put him in the lead by 1 foot at 3:15 and 54. Banana Man at 3:15 and 54. The next vehicle we got hooked up.
Run 3.6 Charger on them, right about 2,000 horse.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Things unloading right at the end. We're going to see what the sled personnel say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, out of Stoughton, Wisconsin, the 06 Chevrolet called Out of Hand. Your driver, Mr. Greg Strandley.
This truck is on the shirts this year as well, too. So, like the truck, go back and buy the shirt or sweatshirt. Out of Hand. Oh, bouncing through some holes into that run.
Looking for it, trying to find it.
Nice pass.
And it makes it more of a family-oriented event, especially when you have that personal time with the puller. That is really cool.
Ken Holder, John Lee Holder out of Ryle.
Looking pretty good in the neighborhood.
Nice pass from John Holder. We'd like to thank Valley Meat Nourishment throughout the day. Please tell Brittany the manager Wiggly.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the migraine. On the track, it's just getting him, trying to get it to hook up for him. The tires kept unloading. That's not what he really wanted. That's the way it is.
Jordan Egg Supply, $200 going to Ryan Dykstra out of Morrison, Illinois. Also $200 gift card from Kevin's Mattress and Appliance in Monroe to Rodney Voss out of Freeport, Illinois. Rodney Voss.
All the way around. And that we do. Here we go on a truck they call Relentless.
have to do another one in there.
I believe it. I don't want to screw that up.
Yeah.
Here in Dubuque, Iowa, I looked at that name and I'm thinking, are you for real, John?
Yeah, you had to look again, didn't you? Yeah, yeah. I always said they don't fuck around. They get the job done.
Careful.
I said funk.
Yeah.
We're having fun. That's in that word too, you know.
Ah, the green flags. The truck is called Funkin' Movin' out of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Ryan Funk. Out of Freeport, Illinois, the charismatic killer. It's taking some horsepower out there today. Take a look.
We'd like to thank Dish Trucking and Excavating in Monticello, specializing in all types of things. Monticello.
295 and change. 295 and change. For men, Josh Stahl out of Sandwich, Illinois, the 94 Dodge. 94 Dodge, Josh Stahl.
Driven up a belt off the motor.
All electronically firing, though. That's the key.
No, it's mechanical.
I'll be damned. Here we go. Jake Thompson, Waterman, Illinois, off the rails. That I don't like to see, ladies and gentlemen. We all know what that does. That breaks things.
So what makes that happen is the load comes on. So great job covering the pull year after year. So thanks to Big Radio. Faith Engineering, north of Monroe, has been a long-time sponsor of the Fall Nationals. Owner Jim Faith solves the manufacturing challenges in creative and innovative technology. He puts his signature talents in our impressive trophies here today. Mark and Larry Hawthorne would like to thank Jim Faith for his Vince's Pizzeria. Donna Borth, Monroe, Donna Borth, you are the winner.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jamie Lars out of Richland Center, Wisconsin, the 95 Dodge he calls the General. Brad Harbison out of Belvedere, Illinois, the 96 Dodge. He's not a member of the Badger State Bunch, but I'll tell you, he's here to put on a show for you. Here you go, Dodge fans. Fell apart like a $10 tux, ladies and gentlemen, and you only pay today is what you give him. Make a round of applause. Here today. Looking for the green lights and the green flag, and we got them. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Farmer's Nightmare.
That bounce broke the rear drive shaft or differential, one of the two.
Exactly. That's exactly what I caught too, John. Looking for pieces and parts on the ground. I'm thinking that our track man's going to tell us that it's probably internal in the differential, and they're huge. Safety is obviously the key here, ladies and called funkin' groovin'. Careful. A lot of troubles with this all day long, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, and we're going to see what the distance is. Do believe we'll have 2 trucks to go here. The Eagle, Wisconsin truck, they call it the Rock Diesel, Mr. Ben Schiff. You're steered pretty high, John.